I guess one of the major topics that's been on my mind lately is death. And in death, do we get the answers? To exist here is a great mystery. You know, it doesn't even make sense why we're able to experience this life, yet we're all here experiencing it. And you can actually do whatever you want to do with this experience. It doesn't feel like that though. It doesn't feel like you can do whatever you want, because anytime you walk down the path of trying to do what you want, you seem to hit some inevitable wall. But I'm just sitting here right now speaking with you guys and just saying to never quit on what you do. Just to never give up on what you're chasing. This isn't even any motivational thing. It's literally just me knowing that you'll end up getting what you want as long as you don't stop and question it. Just in the know every single day. You're just in the knowing. You know, it's like, it's difficult. It's difficult to continually put in the reps and not see results. But that's just how it works, right? You guys know this. You're in the gym when you're starting off and you're just killing yourself daily, man, to the heart. And you're not seeing anything. You're not seeing anything. You work. And then one day, bang, transformation. And it seems like overnight success. However, all the people that look at you and know you for who you are, not the people who look at you and know for who you are, but the people who view you now, they don't see the day and night grind and the fucking tears and the heart and, you know, the guts that it takes to transform a body, a physique. They don't see that, right? And it's like that in every aspect of life, guys. It's like that with everything, I've realized. And it's honestly amazing. It's amazing that you get the opportunity to transform and become what you want. Because what would this be without that? What would this be without that process that you have to go through to get what you want? There'd be nothing. If you're handed everything, it just... It's not even that, guys. It's literally just like everything I've been looking at lately and just learning. And look, there was this kid. This was a long time ago. He was compared to his classmates as slower. He was told he wasn't on the same level. He was told that he was a failure in what he did and he was never going to make it with the other students. And so they put him in one of those, you know, those lower classes, the classes with kids that are slower than the average, and he was just named unintelligent, right? And as this man got older, he continued to push. He continued to never give up because he knew inside that he was worth everything. He was worth something. He has something to give. And as this man got older, he liked to get into inventing and stuff like that. And he came across something that he thought could bring light to the world, right? Something very special that he could invent that could bring light to the world. And he tried it this day in and day out, and he failed nearly 1,100 times or something like that. Every day, day in, day out, 1,000 times, man. Who tries something that many times? And that man's name was Thomas Edison. Brought light to the world. You know, one of those days after 1,000 tries, it sparked and changed the world. There's so many different examples of people like that I can go to, and that's what gives me a source to keep going with what I'm doing, to keep pushing myself every day, even when it gets hard, even when it just looks impossible. Having that same mind that Thomas might have had back in the day, that there's no failure in his eyes. When's the last time you tried something 100, no, not even 100, 1,000 times with it failing in your face, and just getting back up every day and saying, nope, this is gonna happen. When's the last time you did that? 1,000 times? Come on. It's crazy. There's countless examples, guys. And it just gives me that edge that I know that anything is possible. And going back to that idea of what I started it on is death, is that we all will meet that fate. And you need to have brought something to the table to be remembered, to become a legend. I love this idea of becoming a legend. Everyone will become a legend as long as you follow your heart. And you create and you change this reality by giving them what you have within. So yeah, I mean, that's what I got for you guys today. Gonna keep making these videos, gonna keep speaking my mind, keeping it real. It's tough out here though. It's been tough lately because the world is changing, but I see the future is bright. I see abundance with so many people. I see abundance with family members, friends, viewers of this channel, just the human race in general. I think we're moving towards something special. And I think realistically what you have to do now is you have to be ready for these changes, and you have to be open for the changes to come. And every type of transformation comes from somebody being open and being ready to give the world something, even if that means failing 1,000 times. Failing thousands of times, but in the end, creating something and bringing a change and a creation of your own to the world that people will view and people will know because you did it, right? Like, you'll get that hate. You'll get everyone saying that you're not good enough, that you don't know what you're doing, that this is not possible. It's impossible to create light. But in the end, with the drive that you can cultivate mentally, with the drive that you can almost simulate from within you, you can move anything. You can move mountains, literally. Why do you think when a mother's child is trapped under a car, she can lift a 4,000-pound car? Why do you think? It's the brain. The brain can do incredible things. And yet so many of us have it turned off right now. Turn it on to what you want, and you'll be able to move mountains, literally, in this reality, as long as you can stay in tune with nature and knowing who you are internally, to where no one can break you.